Welcome to Catalyst Grid. My name is Kingsley Aimufwa, lead scheduler with DC Nordics. Today, we're tackling two of the most critical aspects of the execution phase, schedule delay analysis and risk management in Primavera P6. In this episode, we will learn to identify and quantify delays using structured methodologies. We'll explore how to leverage P6 to maintain a bulletproof forensic record for your project. We'll also cover managing schedule risks, using the P6 risk register and how to produce forensic delay narratives that stand up to contractual scrutiny. These are the skills of a true project controls master. Our roadmap includes the various types of delay and the methodologies used to analyze them, with a deep dive into time impact analysis, the gold standard for NEC4 contracts. We will then cover setting up fragnet scenarios, managing the P6 risk register, and tracking float consumption to keep your critical path healthy. Let's dive into the details. Your P6 schedule is the primary forensic record in any delay claim. It is more than just a plan. It is a historical log of truth that can either protect or penalize your project. A well-maintained, logic-driven schedule with a clean and transparent update history is powerful evidence. It demonstrates competence and provides a clear path to resolution in disputes. Conversely, a schedule full of hard constraints, broken logic, and undocumented changes is a significant liability. In a forensic audit, these errors can undermine your entire position. Before we analyze, we must categorize. Is the delay compensable, excusable, or non-excusable? Is there concurrency? Understanding these types is the foundation of any forensic analysis. There are several methodologies available: time impact analysis, as planned versus as built, and windows analysis. Each has its place depending on the contract and the data available. For NEC4 engineering and construction contracts, time impact analysis, or TIA, is the contractually preferred method for quantifying compensation events related to time. TIA is prospective. It looks forward from the point of impact to predict the effect on the project completion date. It is the fairest way to model delays as they occur. The process is rigorous. Step 1. Take a copy of the schedule exactly as it was at the point the delay event occurred. This is your impacted baseline. Step 2. Build the fragnet. A fragnet is a small subnetwork of activities that represents the delaying event and its logical consequences. It must be isolated and specific. For example, if a delayed equipment delivery forced 15 days of waiting, your fragnet is a 15-day activity titled Delay Switchgear Delivery, with a finish-to-start link to the installation. Step 3. Insert this fragnet into your copy of the schedule and reschedule. Watch how the logic ripples through the remaining path of the project. Step 4. Compare the new completion date to the pre-fragnet completion date. The difference, measured in working days, is your quantified delay. It is a purely mathematical result. This quantified delay forms the basis of your claim for an extension of time. It is objective, logic-based, and difficult to refute if the baseline was sound. You must document everything: the fragnet logic, the cause of the delay, and the specific project records that support the durations and relationships you've used. Include the pre- and post-insertion completion dates and relevant contract references. This collection of data becomes your formal time impact analysis report. It is your shield. We also use multiple baselines for as-planned versus as-built comparisons. By adding an as-built baseline populated with actual dates, we can see exactly where we deviated. This dual-bar view is vital. It allows you to visually identify the gap between what you intended to do and what actually happened on site. It's a powerful visualization for stakeholders. In P6, you can filter for these deviations. Set your filter to actual finish greater than baseline project finish. This isolates the problem areas immediately. This gives you every activity that finished later than planned. These activities are the foundation of your retrospective delay analysis. They are where you start your investigation. Moving from delays to proactive management, we have the risk register in P6. A robust project schedule must account for uncertainty, not just certainties. P6 calculates an exposure score for every risk. This is the probability multiplied by the impact. It quantifies the weight of the risk on your timeline. The system then sorts risks by severity. Your focus should always be on the top tier, the risks with the highest exposure scores that could derail your critical path. For your top risks, assign a schedule activity as the specific risk response task. This is a crucial step in integrated project controls. It bridges the gap between the register and the schedule. If that risk materializes, there is already an activity in the schedule waiting to capture the work. You aren't reacting blindly, you are executing a pre-planned response. You must track these risks at every monthly project review. Risks are dynamic. Their probability and impact will shift as the project progresses through different phases. When a risk transitions from potential to actual, it stops being a risk and becomes a delay event or a cost change. At that point, the TIA process we discussed earlier kicks in. This trigger point is where your risk management and delay analysis meet. Having them integrated in P6 ensures a seamless flow of data from the risk register to your claim. Finally, we must monitor float consumption. Float is your project's buffer. If you are consuming float faster than you are completing work, you are heading for a critical path crisis. In P6, this is achieved by saving the float values from each update period to a project-level user-defined field. This creates a historical record of your project's flexibility. You then plot this trend over time, either in a P6 report or exported to Excel. A declining float trend is an early warning system for schedule slippage before it even hits your completion date. Monitoring float and managing risks proactively makes you a navigator rather than a passenger. You have the data to steer the project away from disaster. True project controls mastery is about anticipation. By the time a delay hits the end date, it's too late. The best controllers see it coming months in advance. This has been episode 8. Mastering delay analysis and risk management is how you provide real value to the project leadership team. My name is Kingsley Imufua, your host. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Your engagement helps us bring you more of this mastery content. We have 2 more episodes left in this series. Thank you for watching. Keep your schedules logic-driven and your risks well documented. My name is Kingsley Imufua, lead scheduler with DC Nordics. I will see you in the next episode for our deep dive into change management. Goodbye for now, and keep controlling your projects with precision.